Welcome, my lovely lights. Today we are going to move our bodies in ways that strengthens and allows us to move this whole entire being with mindfulness. And I will offer all different modifications. I really just encourage you to trust and listen to your body and come with an open heart and open mind, and together, let us do this. Welcome, my lovely lights, to Yoga Bliss with Shelly, and I'm Shelly. Meet me in a seated position. I recommend a blanket and a block if you have. So if you have that little bit of a prop modification, join on your sit bones. You can move that meaty part of the sit bone away. And in today's practice, as we start, I would love for you, if you can bring one heel in towards the pelvic wall and allow the other one to lay flat in front of you. So like a modified crisscross applesauce here. Exhale the hands down towards the knees and round, round, round through the spine. Allow the chin to tuck in towards the navel. And then as you inhale, roll the shoulders up and back, create an arching with the spine, and the chin comes up. So if you practiced with us yesterday, you might have remembered cow and cats, or maybe you know these poses. It's great to try different postures and different positions. So I really want you to tap in to just notice what you notice today in your body. And perhaps notice where you're holding any tension or tightness. And without judgment, we're just being here, we're showing up as us. And I really encourage you in this challenge. I named it Edge for a reason, because a lot of us get so comfortable, but we're tiptoeing to that edge. We're finding more, we're expanding, we're exploring. Beautiful. Exhale, the right arm reaches up, and then the head tilts to the left. If I ever say right and left, I'm doing my best to mirror you. So bing bong, Shelly, this is your right, this is your left. So head tips to the left, reach it. You can give yourself a little half scoop, finding that edge, that space between too much and not enough. My kids are back here behind me. I'm filming on this beautiful day and they're fishing. It's summertime. And I decided, instead of stressing out about filming in my house, that I was going to bring it outside and then let my kids explore. And luckily they're big enough, so I'm feeling good about it. Inhale back to center. Oh, maybe shake out that hand like you're flicking off water. Flick this hand too. Flick those fingertips. Shake them out a little bit. Okay, this time now, left arm reaches out. The head tips towards the right. And you can take little gentle circles here. And you can always come down to the earth with the hand. I really love blocks, and I will say, when I first started practicing, I thought that blocks like made me weaker or less of a yogi, but they don't. They just meet you where you are, and sometimes we all have different things going on in our body and our healing journey, so it's good to meet yourself where you are. Lovely. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Wonderful. Now let's get it from both sides. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Peel yourself open. I live in Estes Park, Colorado, and there are bald eagles and hawks and, oh my gosh, like so many birds. And maybe you can, with me, exhale, flap your wings and just get a lovely stretch and reach your metaphorical wings behind you. Inhale, tip, scoop up, bring the chin up to the sky here. Smile, because it is a beautiful day to be alive. Inhale, can you flap one more time? Maybe cross that midsection, because every time we cross the midsection, we grow those beautiful brain cells. Exhale down, get this lovely back bend. Inhale, and now swap the opposite leg forward. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Okay, so the foot that was forward is now back. And now inhale, up, up, up at the top. Exhale, give yourself that lovely expansive cactus arm here. Gentle back bend. So this is one of those poses where we're sitting and we can feel like nothing, or we can be slouched forward. So I really want you to bring your awareness to your pelvic wall, zipping up through your belly to the chin here, and exhale. Big cactus arm here. And then inhale, reach it up, and then twist your body over to that right side. Hand reaches at the knee. You can post behind you. And doing this lovely little floating breath where we exhale out. And then inhale to twist. Exhale it out. Good. Inhale to twist. Ooh, and find what you need in this posture. We can always take a little bit of something more. And guess what? Taking for yourself is not selfish. It's good. Center it up, my lovely light. Reach, expand from the sit bones to the top of the head. Twist to the opposite direction. So reach again, finding that edge. So if that edge to you is looking to the edge of your mat, maybe it's peeking to the center, maybe it's looking behind. Can you unwind a little bit? And then exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale, stretch it on back, back, back. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Wonderful. Exhale and meet yourself back at center and meeting in a tabletop position. And I strongly recommend a blanket for the knees right here. I have a lovely visitor. My daughter is over here. Hello, Ladybug. And so bringing this under your knees to set yourself up for success here. And then exhale, reaching the right arm below, or left arm below left shoulder. And then hind leg on the opposite side is going to reach back, posting up on the foot on that left side here. Stretch back, 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 press back into the calf here. Check into the head if it's hanging really heavy, or can you draw integrity? Align your nose to looking down at the mat here. Tap in to your tummy and protect your lower back by hugging the belly up towards the pelvic wall. Okay, now release the arm long on the bent leg, and then inhale, bird dog, toe points out, arm points out. Inhale, hug and hover the elbow in towards the knee, draw the heel up towards the sit bone. Exhale, send it away long and strong. Inhale, hug, hug, hug. Really round that back like you were when you were sitting, like you're doing that cat pose. Send it away. Inhale, hug, hug, hug. Exhale, send it long and strong. Inhale, hug, 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 and hover for 3, 2, 1. And then bring both hands down to the mat. Now on that same side, lift the leg up and out like the fire hydrant pose. It's not like the most graceful name. And then exhale, send that back. Get that lovely stretch. And then bring it in. If you want to test your center of gravity and go for something a little bit more, can you bend and then release that leg long, hover, or you can tap it out. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, hover, and tap it back. Good. Wonderful. Send it back. Okay, beautiful work. So that leg is now going to lengthen long off of the mat. And then exhale the body to the opposite side, reaching across the body, long, long, strong. For cross gate variation, inhale, hugging the body up and over. I will face you so we can see each other. Up and over. So exhale from the belly, bring it down, extend it long and strong. Inhale, raise it up. Good. Exhale it down. Beautiful. Bring it up, 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 up. Wonderful. Exhale it on down. Wonderful. Meeting yourself back onto the knees. You can come into a plank position here, hollowing through the front body. Finding strength, you can always come to a knee plank. Find strength in your body. Exhale, float to the belly. Arms are going to lengthen long in front of the body. Draw the elbows up towards the ribs cage. You know what? Ribs cage would make sense because there's lots of ribs, right? Exhale, the top of the feet. Arms reach long for a sphinx pose. Gentle back bend here. Find what you need here. Let it go. Find that edge. I know a lot of times when I teach in person, I find a lot of us bringing our shoulders up towards our ears. How can you roll the shoulders up, create some space in that lovely heart center? Hug through the inner thighs here. Good. Exhale it away. Wonderful. Mindfully bringing the hands underneath of the shoulders, pushing yourself up and back now, that opposite side. So left heel reaches back, arms are lengthened long, big wide open flat hand. Press back into that heel here. And you can also come forward and then push it back. Welcome a big breath in through the nose and send it away. Good. Inhale it in. Send it away. Lovely work here. Exhale the arm from the bent leg forward. Hind heel floats up to the sky. Hug through the belly. Protect that lower spine. Inhale. Drive the heel in towards the sit bone as the knee and the elbow kiss. And if they don't quite kiss, that's okay. Reach long and strong. Does it feel good to point the toes? Does it feel good to come in? Inhale. Send it away. Try to let your body do the moving. Let your breath take you at your pace. So as you exhale, let that be one movement. As you inhale, let that be another one. Exhale, last one, full, long stretch, and then inhale, hug it in for 3, 2, 1. And then the exhale, that leg is going to fire hydrant out and then press it back. And then inhale, hug, fire hydrant, that heel up and that horizontal line, press it back. Exhale, kick that leg, send it long and hover it if you can for 3, 2, 1, and drive it down towards the earth. I'm going to meet you here. Oh my goodness, I was getting this big stretch from my thigh and my hip. So if you get that, give yourself a little massage. Wonderful. Exhale the arm on the left side down. Arm reaches up and across for a gate. Good. And then inhale from the belly. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Hug it up. Drive it down for a cross gate. Exhale. Mindful movement. Post up on those fingertips. Bring it across. Find strength by affirming I am strong. Bring it up and across. Excuse me. Bring it down. Welcome that breath in. Send it away. Good. Wonderful work. Exhale. Both hands meet down at the mat. And take a moment. If you have some water, I have a little tickle in my throat. So drink some water with me. Remember, we have to take care of ourselves. This is our job. Beautiful work. Big, wide open starfish hands. Comes about a handprint above the shoulder. Pressing up and back to a downward dog. Big breath welcomes in. Exhales it away. Wonderful. Exhale, the heel from the right reaches up and then steps it on forward. Inhale, swoop the arms up for a standing lunge. You can always come down here. Inhale, hug the elbows, create, not hug as much as create a cactus arm here. And maybe, can you straighten out and then come down? So that hind foot is off of the earth. Hips and butt are engaged. Bring it up. If this is too much, you can just stay here. You can also be down here, wherever you are in your body. If you want to find that edge, join me up. Find that space, my lovely. Big breath welcomes in. Good. Exhales it away. Good. Exhale, spiral that heel down onto the mat. So it's going to be off of the earth a little bit. Exhale, fold it forward towards the bent leg. Excuse me, straighten leg in the front. Pyramid pose here. Big breath welcomes in. Exhales it away. You can also reach for a block down here, or you can keep it up towards the thigh, down towards the shin, or you can fold humble warrior. And we'll actually make this a humble warrior by bending into the knee. And you can just reach forward. Notice any tension or tightness that might be lingering in the head. Maybe you can heavy the head, or if you need to create a line, a horizontal line with the head and the tail, that's okay too. Be where you are, meet yourself here. Big breath welcomes in. Good, exhales it away. Wonderful, big breath welcomes in. Good, exhale. Bring both hands to the mat. Big wide open starfish hand. Press back to a plank position or float to the knees. And this is called a chaturanga, where you hug the elbows in and come to the belly. Inhale, grab a back bend of your choice. You can do a gentle cobra, or if you're wanting to go a little bit deeper, you can find an upward dog. So it's lengthening the legs, toes on the top of the mat, hug through the inner thighs, press, press, press up. And if it's here, it can be a little challenging. Or you can hug through the inner thighs, find your edge, that space between too much and not enough, and then send it up and back. Good job, beautiful work. Exhale, opposite leg reaches up, and then send that foot forward, and then floating up to a tall lunge here. You could always stay down on the knees, pressing into those four corners of that front foot, creating that cactus arm. So back heel, right, is facing up and it's floated off the mat. Big breath, scoop that pelvis forward. Actually, tap in, because my pelvis was way scooping. And if the spine is arching, do your best to do a little pelvic tilt to protect the lower spine. Big circles with the arms. Good. Create a little movement. Maybe come in the opposite direction. And I'm feeling a little wibbly wobbly. And so sometimes, if we're wiggly and wobbly, sometimes there's big windstorms. Up here in the mountains, there's this insane windstorm that uprooted like thousands of trees. And we drove by, my family and I, seeing all of these trees uprooted. And it just shows you that sometimes we get uprooted and there's a disaster, and then you have to do a massive cleanup, and then you start again and you replant yourself and reground yourself. So if that happens, it's okay. Good. Exhale that hind foot, spiral it down. Now toes are facing off of the edge of the mat. Micro bend here in the hind knee, straighten the front leg. Exhale, fold it forward for a pyramid pose. Find what you need here. You can exhale to the hip. You can come down to the shin. You can grab a block. Heavy the head if your body will allow you. Big welcoming breath comes in. Exhale it away. Good. And then now just bend into that front knee, making this a humble warrior. You can bring the hands down towards the mat. Heavy, heavy the head. Get that lovely stretch in that hind foot. If you need to reposition the hind heel a little bit, you can definitely do so. Wonderful big breath welcomes in. Sends it away. Good. Keeping that front foot forward and stepping the opposite foot alongside. Heavy, heavy the head. Uttanasana. Forward fold. Create a little movement here. How can you heavy your head, heavy your arms? Can you create a little movement? If you are feeling tight in the hamstrings, all you need to do is bend the knees and really round the spine here. And that's okay. Meet yourself where you are. Good. Beautiful. Exhale. Inhale. Mindfully making yourself down to the mat. So you can do kind of a little side sway, sway, sway. And our goal is to get onto the bottom. Hoo, hoo, hoo. As we make our way to the bottom. Wonderful. You can mindfully roll yourself onto your back, or you can do a grand old timber, whatever floats your boat, whatever you need today. Hug the knees into the chest. Doing a little lower back spine relief with an Appasana, double wind reliever. You can roll the knees in one direction and then the opposite direction. Good. Beautiful. Opening the knees, reaching for the shins. You can drive the heels towards the shins and rock side to side. You can reach for the ankles. You can reach for the feet. For a happy baby, you can peace finger the toes. Find that edge once again, a space between too much and not enough. And how can you create a little bit more of a joyful baby? Maybe you can imagine a sweet little chubby Buddha baby. I always think of my 10-year-old Jack with his two little bottom teeth and all gummy and slobbery, and he would truly do this pose. And I could just see him blowing bubbles, and it makes me smile. So maybe you can bring a little joy, a little smile in. Bring that breath in. You can drive the heel in towards the sit bones and lengthen a leg long. Good, bring it in. Send it away. Wonderful. You can exhale the feet down to the mat and just taking a gentle side to side windshield wipe. Just side to side slowly. Good. If it feels good in your spine, you can pause at one side. Come to center. Opposite side. Good. Beautiful. And meeting me in our final pose of surrender, our Shavasana, lengthen the legs long. You can also find a butterfly leg or whatever feels good for you. Palms can reach up. Palms can be on the belly. And calling on relaxation. And in the eye of your mind, command yourself, because you are in charge, and say, I am relaxed. I am relaxed. And allowing a gentle wave of relaxation to wash down the head, softening through the brow line, gently relaxing through the back of the ears, allowing a gentle softening of the jaw. And maybe you can with me, can you clench the jaw, squeeze the fist, squeeze your bottom, roll the toes, hold everything in, feel that stress and that strain. 3, 2, 1, now let it go. One more time, hold everything, squeeze, 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 hold your breath, feel how tense and tight it can be, and then soften. And now soften through the back, relaxing the heart, truly softening through the shoulders and the arms, allowing a gentle wave of relaxation to wash down the fingers, gently relaxing through the thighs, relaxing the knees, softening through the shins and calves, allowing a gentle wave of relaxation that washes down through the toes, and just taking a full body scan and allowing your humanness and resituating if you need to, and softening. And we'll take the next few moments to just be with what is, and I will call you out when it is time. And gently bringing your awareness back, wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes, elongating the arms and making a long stretch, the biggest stretch you've made all day, from the tips of your fingers to your toes, 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 stretch, 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 and then hug, hug, hug yourself in. And if your spine is okay and willing, you can roll to a side. And if your spine needs to stay, you can stay. Hugging the knees in towards the body and repeating with me, I love you. I love you. I love you. I am grateful for you. I am grateful for you. I am grateful for you. I approve of you just the way you are. I approve of you just the way you are. I approve of you just the way you are, and hugging it all in. And using that top arm as a kickstand to push yourself in a seated position. And if you can you keep your eyes closed and bring those palms, kissing palms, to the heart, and just bring a big cleansing breath that comes in through the nose. Exhale through a melted jaw. 2 more of those full breaths that come in. Send it away. Last breath, winding it all down. Exhale it away. And the love and the light within me honors and acknowledges the love and the light within you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I'm so grateful to be here in this space. And I really hope that you're just ready for today with a new energy, a new aliveness, and your body is just feeling all around great. Share this out with someone who you feel could use this practice. I'm so excited about this.